Jesus fucking Christ, everything's goddamn fucking agency in America, but we'll see. The number for the U.S. Department of God damn it, fucking connection issues. All right, the number for the U.S. Department of Justice switchboard is 202 3. Oh, that's not right. 202-514-2000. Create new contact. DADOJ USTICE. And then it's the switchboard, because they gave me two numbers. Call them up.
The States Department of Justice. If you would like information on how to reach the Department of Justice website, press 1. If you would like information on how to email the Department of Justice, press 2. If you would like information on the mailing address for the Department of Justice, press 3. If you would like to leave a message in the Attorney General comment line, press 4. If you would like to speak with the Department of Justice operator, press 0. To hear these options again, press star. Wait while I transfer your call. Department of Justice operator, can I direct your call?
Yes, ma'am. I have, I've been harassed, threatened, and harmed by law enforcement across the United States, as well as the general public and the media. No officer will investigate the crimes against me. I have called hundreds and hundreds of agencies. When a police officer assaults me and charges me with assault, it's immediate. But when I try to... It sounds like there's music in the background. Okay.
Welcome to the Special Litigation Section at the Civil Rights Division of the United States Department of Justice. Bienvenido a la sesión de litigios extraordinarios en la División de Derechos Civiles del Departamento de Justicia de los Estados Unidos. To continue in English, press 1. Para continuar en español, oprima el botón. The following message will provide you with important information about the work of the section and how to report a violation. If you wish to skip this recording and leave a message, please press 9. Messages are reviewed hourly every workday. The Special Litigation Section is one of several sections in the Civil Rights Division. The Special Litigation Section works in 4 areas: civil rights violations in state and local institutions, civil rights violations by state and local law enforcement agencies, threats or force to prevent access to reproductive health care clinics or religious institutions, and religious practices in state and local institutions. If your concern is not within the section's area of work, you may wish to consult the Civil Rights Division webpage to find the correct section. www.justice.gov/CRT. We do not have the authority to correct a problem in a federal facility or address acts committed by federal officials. We do not assist in criminal cases. We cannot assist you with a wrongful conviction, an appeal, or in connection with your sentence. We do not assist with individual problems. We cannot help you recover damages or any personal relief. If you have an individual problem or seek compensation or some other form of personal relief, you may wish to consult a private attorney or a nonprofit or legal aid association for assistance.
So basically, they can't do anything, and you have to have the money for a civil attorney.
To assist you if you are being prevented from practicing your religion in a prison, jail, mental hospital, or other facility operated by a state or local facility. For more information on the areas in which we work, press 1. To continue with this message, press 2. The following message will provide you with important information about the work of the section and how to report the violation. If you wish to skip this recording and leave a message, please press 9.
Bitch, put a human being on the goddamn
Every
phone.
workday. The Special Litigation Section is one of several sections in the Civil Rights Division. Special Litigation Section works in four
But according
areas.
to their
Civil
whole
rights
big long
violations
spiel,
of state and local institutions,
everything that you would
civil
need
rights
a
violations by
civil
state
rights
and local law
litigation
enforcement
for,
agencies,
they can't do.
threats, or force
They just went
to
through the
prevent
whole
access to
gamut
reproductive
of
health
court
care
shit
clinics,
and said they
or
can't do
religious
anything about
institutions,
any of
and
it.
religious practices in state and local
I mean, literally, what
institutions.
do they fucking exist for?
If your concern is not within the section's area of work, you may wish to consult the Civil Rights Division webpage to find the correct section. www.justice.gov/CRT. We do not have the authority to correct a problem in a federal facility or address acts committed by federal officials. We do not assist in criminal cases. We cannot
So basically,
assist
they
you with
can't
a
do
wrongful
anything.
conviction, an appeal, or in connection with your sentence.
This is why poor
We do
people
not
get
assist with
fucked.
individual problems.
Whether you're black,
We
homeless,
cannot help you recover damages
Native
or
American,
personal relief.
it don't matter. You're not a
If you have an
fucking human
individual
being to these
problem
pieces
or
of
any
shit. And they set
conversation
this up,
or some other
obviously,
form of
it's
personal
set up
grief,
to
you
not
may wish to
help.
consult a private attorney.
Obviously, everything that I need help with, they just went through their goddamn list and they can't do anything. Meanwhile, these are the things that they're supposed to do.
If you are being prevented from
So who do you go to in these situations?
jail, mental hospital, or other facility operated by a state or local facility. For more information on the areas in which we work, press 1.
They hung up on me. Lovely. Fucking pieces of shit. Now, said press 0 for operator. I press 0 for operator.
States Department of Justice. If you would like information on how to reach the Department of Justice website, press 1. If you would like information on how to email the Department of Justice, press 2. If you would like information on the mailing address for the Department of Justice, press 3. If you would like to leave a message in the Attorney General comment line, press 4. If you would like to speak with the Department of Justice operator, press 8 while I transfer your call.
Imagine that. Let's try it again. This is what happens when you try to turn in law enforcement.
Justice. If you would like information on how to reach the Department of Justice website, press 1. If you would like information on how to email the Department of Justice, press 2. If you would like information on the mailing address for the Department of Justice, press 3. If you would like to leave a message in the Attorney General comment line, press 4. If you would like to speak with the Department of Justice operator, wait while I transfer your call. Department of Justice operator 52, let me direct your call.
I need to talk to an actual human being. I've endured about 4 years of civil rights violations. I can't hear you very well. Sounds like there's someone talking in the background.
Complaint line. Our hours of operation are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Your call is very important to us. Please listen to the menu options so we can route your call correctly. If you're calling after business hours or when our switchboard is busy, you may need to leave a voicemail message. Para continuar en español, obtenga el número 1. If you do not speak English or Spanish, please press 9 for help with an interpreter. Civil rights
and they said that in English.
Civil and constitutional rights for all. For additional information about the work of the division, please visit our website, www.justice.gov.
No such thing as justice.
If you are calling to speak with the Assistant Attorney General's office, please understand the Assistant Attorney General is not able to speak with individuals regarding their complaints or concerns. Complaints must be submitted in writing. Send us a complaint. Just go to our website at justice.gov.
Bitch, if your fucking websites worked, I'd have fucking done that already!
950 Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest.
Jesus Christ.
20530. The division's fax number is 1-844-491-4945 or 202-307-1379. Please allow the division up to 90 days to respond to a complaint.
90 goddamn days!
Press 0. If you're calling about criminal law enforcement conduct, such as the use of excessive force, sexual assault, or theft by law enforcement officers or other government officials, human trafficking, hate crimes, or interference with access to reproductive health clinics, please press 2. If you're calling about conditions, thank you for calling the U.S. Department of Justice Civil Rights Division Criminal Section. Para escuchar este mensaje en español, por favor, oprima el signo. If you are calling about the recent vandalism at the Jewish Synagogue in St. Louis and Philadelphia, or about the threatening telephone call to the Jewish community centers, please listen to the following information. The Philadelphia FBI Court Office, the Civil Rights Division, and the United States Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of Pennsylvania have opened a civil rights investigation into the vandalism.
But no civil rights investigations into the living. No civil rights investigations into the wrongdoing against the homeless nationwide. Y'all care more about statues and headstones than living beings. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Thorough and impartial manner.
A fair, thorough, and impartial manner. Bullshit! 4 years of every goddamn law enforcement agent literally doing everything they can to take advantage of my disabilities as their excuse for committing their crimes. Jesus fucking Christ! How much of this goddamn rambling do I have to go through? Seriously! Is this help? No, this is not fucking help! Jesus fucking goddamn Christ!
Federal criminal civil rights statutes, including violence committed under color of law, such as willful uses of excessive force, or sexual assault by persons acting in their role as...
The problem is they're just talking! Get me in contact with a human being! All right. Well, it's time to call back Leslie. So we'll do that. Why did that not go through? Hey, it's Sean Schwartz again.
Yes.
I called Nebraska State Patrol Troop E and left a message. I also called the U.S. Department of Justice switchboard. They don't have human beings to talk to. They basically, you sit there and you listen through their menu options, and their menu options basically say that all of the things that I need to turn in, they say that I can turn them in, but then they have this big old long spiel about how they can't do any of that. I really would like for someone to actually call them up with me and actually see what it is that I have to go through. I mean, I'm sick and tired of talking to answering machines and leaving messages and making phone calls. And, here I am 4 years later after this abuse initially started, and not one investigation has been started about the crimes against me. Matter of fact, these officers committed these crimes in order to cover their wrongdoing. And now I have to go to the officers who did wrong in order to try to get them to investigate the officers who did wrong. And I get told that I can't do anything because of jurisdiction. Meanwhile, these officers coordinated across multiple jurisdictions in order to do these things. Meanwhile, all of the things that I've been trying to turn in are illegal, especially according to the messages there that the Department of Justice has, but it's just messages. There's no human being to talk to. I'm sorry, there's a train going by. I'm tired of making these phone calls to get the runaround. This victimization by police has been allowed to continue because nobody will investigate them. I can't go to police officers to have them investigate themselves. Meanwhile, I got Sheriff Scott DaCosta telling me that I should have gone to him about the situation with Cody Selhorst. And I did go to him about the situation with Cody Selhorst when he used his power and his position to have me committed to Scotts Bluff for trying to turn in Cody Selhorst. And then I'm told that nothing can be done about it because Cody Selhorst is gone. Well, if they'd have done something about it when I took it to them, it would have made a difference. However, that exact situation is exactly why the sheriff is not allowed to investigate his own officers, and why those officers aren't allowed to investigate themselves is because they can abuse their power in exactly the way that the sheriff did. Now, when he told me a couple of months ago that I should have taken it to him, the fact is I did take it to him. And also, the fact is, if he can't investigate it, then why should I take it to him and allow him the opportunity to commit felonies to hide the wrongdoings of himself and his fellow officers?
I don't even have anything to say. I don't have an answer for you. I'm sorry. I'll give it really. That's my honest answer. I don't have one.
I know, isn't that screwed up?
I'm going to give you the resources, and hopefully that those people will call you back or whatever. I don't know how that switchboard thing worked out. I don't understand, but maybe
They ignore me. They call me mentally ill. They look up my name and they see the slander. Use that slander by those officers as their excuse not to do their jobs. It doesn't matter who I call. This is too complicated. If I am assaulted by a police officer and he wants to charge me with assault, I get arrested immediately. But here I am 3 years after being assaulted by Waylon Lolatai, almost 4 years after the Dual County. Not one of these agencies has actually done anything. Call me back, they say they can't do anything. Meanwhile, all the stuff that they're supposed to be able to do, that their websites say they're supposed to be able to do, and their answering machines say they're supposed to be able to do, and then magically they're not allowed to do those things, well, then why say that they can do those things? All they're doing is eating up American tax dollars. Every single one of these places that I went to for help, they want me to fill out this stuff so they can get easy money from. That's not what we do. And meanwhile, the police are telling me, oh, no, that's what these people do. That's why you need to call them. And then I call them and they say, no, that's not what we do. Well, that's what the cops told me. And it's also what you're getting federal funding for. So if you're getting federal funding for doing that and that's not what you do, then you need to give back that federal funding to the American taxpayers.
Yeah, I cannot attest to other businesses and their policies.
You're right. It's not your fault. I just figured I'd call you up and make sure that you were at least aware of it.
All right, I will let everyone know.
Thank you, ma'am. Be safe.
You may not have any more information until Monday or Tuesday. That's just my opinion, my thoughts.
Yes, ma'am. Well, they're saying that it could take up to 90 days for them to reply at all. That's 90 more days that I have to.
What's going on with the world right now?
Well, ma'am, it's been 4 years. The other thing is, because of their answering machine and the way that it's set up, I can't even give them a message about what's going on. It's just nonstop talking. I just spent 20 minutes listening to an answering machine talk to me, and then it says to talk to an operator, and I press 0 and it sends me to the operator. But instead of an operator listening to me, I'm listening to elevator music before it starts the thing all over again. Machines are not a decent replacement for human beings. Machines aren't going to investigate.
Right. Record your phone number so they can be in touch with you.
That would have been nice, but the thing is that I don't even get through to that part. They just keep on talking. They tell me that I have to do all this stuff over their website, and I've been trying to do the stuff over websites for literally years. I mean, that is part of the disabilities that I am dealing with. And instead of telling me to do something that I am not capable of doing because of my disabilities, I need somebody to actually investigate these crimes. Instead of telling me, hey, you know, we can't investigate it because of your disabilities, they need to understand that the laws say that doing that is against the law. It's a felony to do that. It's a felony to abuse a disabled person, and it is a felony to ignore crimes against a disabled person. Anyway, I called you up and let you know what's going on, so I'm not keeping secrets from y'all. I got a lot of other situations that I need to turn in, and I need somebody to actually do something instead of telling me in 90 days they might do something when nobody has investigated any of the crimes against me so far, and they continue. And I have to be afraid to go to police. And then I have to call these places because I have to be afraid of police because of the things that the police have done repeatedly. And then I call these places and it's just an answering machine. What is an answering machine going to do, especially when it's not going to record my message? All right, I'll probably call back on Tuesday. All right, thank you. Be safe. I fucking hate this country. American flag don't mean shit without the Constitution. I mean, as you guys can see, the Constitution doesn't apply to me. So therefore, I'm not a human being. I'm not a people, according to your government.